Hey guys, I'm Chaza Boy, and welcome back to another video. Now, since the Morgs video has gained a lot of praise and a lot of hate comments, it did well generally and a lot better than my other videos, so I thought, since people like that video structure, let's do it again, but this time with someone just even worse. Like, genuinely, this guy makes Morgs look like a godsend. And the person in question is called Ryan Franklin, and I'm far from the first person to make a video talking about how much of a scumbag he really is, but I just can't not talk about him. I really can't, it's beyond me. So we're going to do this video the same way we did the Morgs video, and we're going to split it up into 3 sections. And the first one is by far the most obvious criticism you can make about Ryan, and that is, this guy really does like to flex his belongings, doesn't he? Now, a lot of people have seen the Ryan Franklin clip where he goes, Yeezy, 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 Yeezy. If you haven't, I'll roll it.
Costs more than your whole outfit, so yeah, Yeezy, 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 Yeezy.
I would maybe be able to let that slide if it was like a one-off thing, but it's not. It's really not. Now I'm going to use a clip from Memulous's video on Ryan Franklin, which really sums up my point perfectly.
Gucci hat, and do you want to know how I know this? The reason I know this is because he never shuts up about it.
So we got this Gucci bag, which I got a Gucci hat in.
I spent $2 on a hat.
We're Gucci. We are literally Gucci. If you did not know, I did in fact like treat myself like a couple of months ago, and I got myself a Gucci hat.
Oh really? You never mentioned. Like, Craig, you bought a £200 hat once, and throughout all your videos you've probably mentioned it no less than 10 times. No one cares.
Like, while I do understand, if you have like nice things that you'll want to show them to people, but the degree of that Ryan Franklin does, it's almost putting his audience down and being like, oh yeah, you're a bit of a B-tech guy, aren't you? Oh, do you even have Gucci? Like, it's just annoying. Like, just get in the bin, lad. However, Ryan does know that people make this criticism about him, so to make sure he gets a get out of jail free card, he decides to manipulate his audience into staying on his side. And that's the next section of this video. So, not only does this guy master the art of flexing, he's also mastered the art of being a manipulator as well. Let's take a look at Ryan Franklin's response video to Memulous's video, and let's see how he avoids all this criticism in literally the worst way he possibly could have done it. He doesn't address the point, he just tries to make it sound like there's no point there, when in reality there is, and he's just not acknowledging it to try and dodge the point. Like, you'll see what I mean when you actually watch the clip.
Goes on, it gets like weaker and weaker. Like, it sort of had like a good starting point, like it was actually decent, and you know, you had sort of like a leg to stand on, and you had a few points, but you know, I couldn't actually comment because what you were saying was kind of true, you know, it was actually decent. Whereas now, you're sort of just resorting to reacting to the videos on a sofa with people, and this next bit, I mean, just...
Well, I think by doing that, he's trying to act like he's self-aware, but he's not. He's just trying to dodge the criticisms to try and manipulate his audience into thinking he's right, when in reality, any person with the slightest ounce of class would actually acknowledge the very valid criticism, rather than just avoid it. However, our mate Ryan, he's the very opposite of classy, and as you'll see in the next bit of this video, where he bullies children. I've seen a lot of people call me a bully, but there's a difference between constructively criticising someone's video and outright saying you're going to spin a 12-year-old's jaw. Yes, that's an actual thing that happened. But not only does he threaten children with violence, he also insults very young girls for their appearance at a time where they'll probably be very insecure. Just have a look at these wonderful, wonderful clips.
And do you know what's the most awkward thing is when this calls you ugly. Just, I don't see the attraction. Like, I'm not overly like, oh, like, honestly, please do roast videos. Hamza. You sound like a fucking curry. Their name reminds me of something that a terrorist would shout before it blows itself up. I don't see why Vicstar's little brother's piping up. He's taking a selfie and...
Like, if Ryan Franklin sees this video and responds to it, this is probably what he'll say. Oh, look at that blonde there. What a weave, mate. What a neat, look at him. I mean, Ryan, message to you. If that's what gives you your kicks, then it's questionable, but... Yeah, I would say you do you, but... It does make you look like a bit of a knob, to be honest. But in conclusion, it baffles me how this guy, who's a bully, and one of the worst bullies on the platform, is so well accepted into the UK YouTube community. Like, I saw a post where he's at ringside of the KSI vs Joe Weller event, and if it was ringside, then that's invite only. So someone must have invited him to this event. And why you'd invite someone like him, I don't know. But he must be quite well regarded in the community for someone to invite him. So, I don't know. I'm baffled, to be honest. How someone like him can be liked and respected actually blows my mind. Really, it does. So I've seen people who make like better content than him and are genuinely much better people become much less relevant and much less respected because of their sub counts. Like, no, sub counts shouldn't matter. It should matter about how good your content is and whether or not you're bullying children, because if you are, then chances are you shouldn't be well respected, in my opinion. Like, I know I'm rambling a lot in this video, but I really can't stress it enough how scummy a person this guy actually is. And it's the fact he has over 100,000 subscribers that he's gained by bullying children and flexing on his young impressionable fans and trying to show his superiority over them, because that's how he gets his kicks, which is messed in its own way, to be honest. And it's so bad. Anyway guys, this has been Chaza Boy. If you enjoyed it, then leave a like, leave a comment, or even subscribe. And as always, much love to you all.